Resident Evil.
So we'll see how this goes. I'm not super great at streaming so far, and my microphone is not great, but we make do with what we I've only played like a couple hours of Resident Evil, the original one, because I got too freaked out. I played it when it was like on the PS1, and I was new to survival horror, and I could not deal with limited ammunition situations. And I actually have played about an hour of this, maybe an hour and a half, and I was playing on normal, which was a mistake because it turns out that I still don't deal well with limited ammo situations with my anxiety. So I got a couple hours in and then like saved the game and could never get myself to go back. So now we're gonna do it on easy because I am a coward. Also, I super love the ridiculous difficulty levels here. I want. Oh, hey. Wow, these are in the order that I did not expect. I was about to click that, but that is hard. I don't like biking. I don't like exercise at all. So I wish there was option 4, which is like being on the couch. But there isn't. So, hey. All right. So, oh, ugh. Well, obviously we're Jill because why would you not be a female protagonist? Um, I'm just trying to see if my Twitch. Sorry, dealing with some Twitch problems. Oh, there we go. Hey, Helen. Helen, important question. Should I be original Jill with awesome shoulder pads or new Jill who actually looks like an outfit that someone might wear? It's a tough choice. She has a little beret in this one. In this one, she looks like rad. So, Helen, you choose. You're the first one in chat. Hi, John. We're trying to choose Jill's outfit because obviously we're Jill because she's awesome. No, don't have high expectations for me. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. But I appreciate it anyway. All right, new version it is. This is her Resident Evil Revelations outfit, I think. So I sadly have played a lot of the Resident Evil games. I'm really sadly invested in the Resident Evil canon and get angry when the games don't make sense. Um, that said, I've never actually played the first one. I just know of it.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
I'm going to try not talk over dialogue too much, because it gets annoying when there's two voices going.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
So I appreciate that even though they've switched out of the original game had cheesy, terrible FMV live action cinemas, and they were amazing. And so they switched away from that. But I appreciate that it's still, honestly, really cheesy and terrible.
And it turned into a nightmare.
And I feel like it's somewhat self-aware terribleness. But I really do miss live-action FMVs in general. because they just had this special sheen of we've discovered technology and we think we should use it, but we don't know what we're doing at all. It's kind of weird they're going for a found footage thing with the night vision cams. I don't know why. I suspect that will never come up again during the rest of the game. Oh, so even though we got new awesome Jill outfit, she's gonna be dressed in her ridiculous shoulder pads in the cinemas, I guess, which is honestly kind of great, because those shoulder pads are just the most nonsense thing I've ever seen in an outfit. Like, what are they supposed to accomplish exactly?
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
So I'm going to go ahead and spoil the plot here, in that the blonde guy with sunglasses is evil. And so him saving people at the beginning makes no sense. Because he's there to, like, check on the status of how the evil experiments are going, and spoiler alert, they're going terribly. And then he tries to kill everyone.
There are only 3 STARS members left now.
To erase all the evidence.
Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
Also, they were all running in the same direction. How did they get separated?
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
So,
we've
another
got to
thing that makes
find-
me sad, like, they've made
What
this
was
more
that?
of an actual game and
Chris?
less of an, oh my god,
No.
this is old and embarrassing.
Jill, go and
But
investigate.
it does make me sad
I'm
because
going with her.
from the couple hours I played, there's some
I
iconically
go back a
terrible
long way.
dialogue,
All right,
and
you two go.
they
I'll secure this
changed a
area.
lot of it. So, like,
Stay
when they
sharp.
walk in and say, like, what an old house or something like that, the original line is I think Barry going, "What a mansion!" And it's ridiculous and terrible, and Barry's voice actor was basically the worst. And I liked it because it gives Barry this doofy old uncle sort of feel to him, though he still kind of has
A
that if
dining
he plays Resident Evil Revelations 2. He's very much like, why is Barry got to do everything about everything? Okay, so I am going to try to play with the good old-fashioned controls, which is tank controls, which means no matter where the camera is, pressing up is going to move Jill forward. This means I'm going to be running into walls a ton, because I think this game was tuned for, like, this remake was tuned for a, not terrible controls. Oh my god. Is there a run button? There's a run button. Okay, I need to remember the controls. Also, feel free to say things in chat, because when you're really quiet, I assume that I'm being really boring. How do I do the things? Okay, cool. So I played this remake for like an hour, and then got cowardly because I was playing on normal, and there's not ammo at all, and I get really anxious. So I'm replaying on easy now, so I'll know what's going on for the first hour or so. So here is something that I'm super glad that I did not get rid of, that they got rid of in the later games, which is limited saves. I picked up ink ribbons. I have 6 of them, which means I can save 6 times. And starting with Resident Evil 4, I think, they stopped doing that, which is good, because again, like, I like survival horror, and I like jump scares and stuff, but what I do not like is the type of scary where it's like, I may have used too many items, and now I'm screwed for the rest of the game.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Oh, okay, I thought he was going to lick it at first, and I was like, you don't, it's blood, there's...
Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
Oh,
I'll be
see, there's
examining
another
this.
great,
Let's just
iconic
hope it's
line.
not Chris's.
Okay. Yeah. The original line is like, blood, I hope it's not Chris's blood. They tuned the dialogue to make it sound more natural, which is the technically correct thing to do, but it makes me sad because the lines were so terrible that I loved them. Other thing that I'm glad that we got rid of in later Resident Evil games is, this is my entire inventory, it's these 8 slots. You notice that, like, having things so I can save and my knife take up 25% of my inventory. So a constant thing in this game is going to be, oh, I need to fight a thing, I'm going to run back downstairs, grab ammo, and swap it out for this other thing that I don't think I need. So it's supposed to add tension in that you can never carry like 17 weapons at a time, but it's annoying because I don't want to... Because you never know what you're going to face, and so you have to carry some stuff, and that by like carrying a gun, an ammo, a healing item, and like whatever key you need to open a door is half your inventory already. So it's terrible, and I hate it. And so my anxiety about limited weapons and limited items usually it's unfounded, but it actually proved itself in Resident Evil Code Veronica, which, fuck Resident Evil Code Veronica. There's a point halfway through the game where there's a really hard boss battle with no way to go back and, like, restock for it because you're on an airplane. And so if you use too many items before then, well, fuck you, redo the game. And that's what happened to me. So the first time I played this, I made the mistake of actually fighting this dude. And he is the strongest zombie in the entire game, basically. He takes like 10 bullets. So what you should do, which I forgot until after the sequence was over, is come back out here.
Barry!
What is it?
And Barry will do all
Look
the
out!
work
It's a
for you.
monster!
Let me take care of it.
I'm glad that once he
What
finally let the
hell
zombie
is
get
this thing?
like 3
I found
inches
Kenneth
from him, he was
killed
able
by
to kill
this
it.
thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Okay, so we're gonna report this to Wesker, who again is evil. The plot to this game is like 20 years old at this point, so I'm just gonna let it go. If you don't know it yet, I'm sorry. So yes, so we're gonna pick up 1 billion items, and each of them is going to take up a fucking inventory slot, which is ridiculous. So I think this thing has something on it. No, this is just a thing. Okay, so because this mansion was made by this dude named Spencer, who was just totally out of his gourd. It's full of puzzles because he thinks he's a spy. The longsword has pierced the head of the other. I'm sure that comes in. That's a puzzle somewhere that I haven't found yet. Okay, so let's go. Whoa. Did it get back up? Because fuck you if it did. You're not supposed to do that. Or did you sleep? You just left. Get left. Cool. And yes, you'd think Barry would step backwards when the zombie is walking towards him, but he doesn't. He's Barry. Barry doesn't really know what's going on in any of the games ever. He is everyone's doofy uncle that really likes guns.
Wesker!
Oh look, Wesker, the blonde guy with
Jill,
sunglasses,
what we
who's
look for.
clearly evil, has
Let's not
disappeared.
leave this hall.
Good
Okay.
idea.
So, a couple things about this. One, early in the game, Wesker tells you, don't open the front door. That's bad. In the original game, it had a funny little thing where if you went back and opened it, there was a little cinema of like a dog head popping through and barking, and then you slam the door on it again. So they've remixed a lot of stuff in this game. I made the mistake of being like, oh, I want to see the dog head cinema and open it. No, it actually lets a dog in this